The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
It's time for a crunch or two. It's time for a little something something. It's time for the Snack Authority. The Snack Authority. The authority on snacks. Snacks of all kinds. From the most common and wildly famous to the most obscure and unknown. The Snack Authority. Snacking all the time so you don't have to.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Snack Authority, broadcasting live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café. The Snack Authority is a weekly podcast where we dig into the history, taste, and flavor of local snacks, national favorites, and yes, even some bizarre or international treats, alone or in head-to-head battles. I am Jess, and again, it's just Ed Sullivan and I, which we know you love.
Where's all our friends? Are they busy with the holidays?
I wasn't aware that we had friends, but that's beside the point. So I feel we're safe now. Yeah. Thanksgiving has happened.
Yep.
Everybody's full and they just want a snack. They don't want food.
Right.
Well,
and so what are we doing? Turkey flavored snacks?
No, we're not. We're not that sick yet. These are Pop-Tart Crisps in the flavor Frosted Blueberrific.
Whoa, that is so fun sounding. Blueberrrific.
But they are the elf on the shelf Christmas tradition with coloring scenes on the back.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Are you taking that home to color?
I just really want to see if you can put crayon on it because I've never tried to.
It's a little bit shiny, right?
It's cute. It looks super creepy. But I want to do this, just say this a couple times during this. You're not supposed to put them in the toaster.
Right.
So in or out of the wrapper.
It says right on it, right?
Yes, in bold font. Not for the toaster.
All right. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Pop-Tart Crisps.
I think I need you to.
Jess, these boast a delicious filling and fun frosting that everybody loves about Pop-Tarts, plus a light, crisp pastry dough.
Well, now,
these were introduced in December of last year, Jess, and the first two flavors were Stawberryliscious and brown sugar Cinnamazing. So you can see there's a long tradition with these names.
I actually like them. They're spiffy.
You like the brown sugar Cinnamazing?
I like hearing you say all the names.
Oh, yes. I love these names.
These are so cute.
Just, this is not the first time Pop-Tarts has released something marketed with the term crisp.
Really?
Really. In 2010, Pop-Tarts' parent company Kellogg's released Pop-Tarts Mini Crisps. However,
I think I remember those.
Yeah, these are completely different from those. You know, the Mini Crisps were bite-sized and almost cracker-like with no filling.
2010?
In 2010. These are full-size frosted bars that have filling.
And sprinkles that are all over the counter now.
And, I broke it in half to look at the filling. And it felt almost like it had a shortbreadish texture to it, a little softer.
It does look like, and break at least, like a full-size Pop-Tart.
Okay. First impression. The pastry dough is different from a Pop-Tart.
It is.
It is not nearly as dry as the Pop-Tart. It has a little crisp to it that an untoasted Pop-Tart will not have.
No, it's much doughier on a traditional Pop-Tart. This is a very unusual feel.
I mean, it's Blueberrrific. I'm not saying it isn't,
I quite like this.
The blueberry filling is very bold.
It's a punch in the mouth.
It sure is. But, Jess, I got some good news.
I want it. I want all the good news.
Skybar is back in production.
You shut up.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, but yowza.
I kid you not. And this story comes out of Sudbury, Massachusetts.
Nice local.
Skybars have been off the market since Necco closed, but they're now back in production, according to the Skybar Confectionery Company. The brand was purchased by Louise Mahiney, who owns a specialty retail shop called Duck Soup.
I dig it.
She bought this brand in September of 2018. At this time, orders can only be placed at Duck Soup and online. Availability will expand nationwide starting next year. And production is in a showcase facility right next to the Sudbury store.
That's awesome.
Sounds almost like a field trip, doesn't it?
It sounds exactly like a field trip.
Go see them eat Sky Bars and eat them.
Eat them all.
Yeah, we go see them make them, and we'll eat them.
Oh,
all
yeah.
of them.
Oh, yeah.
You can see them being made, she says.
Is there an exclamation point?
No, I added that.
It was good, though. I liked it.
We hope Sky Bar fans will love the bar as much as we do. They went back to the 1970s recipe for a richer chocolate and maintained local roots by sourcing peanuts from Teddy. We like the Teddy peanuts.
Like Teddy.
And they incorporate fluff into their vanilla section. So they're proud to be making it in Massachusetts. The bars aren't cheap, Jess. $1.98 MSRP.
It's 4 different candy bars in one.
And this is more of a craft item than it used to be. You know, they've gone back, they're using better ingredients and relaunching this iconic
and
brand.
Pulling in local flavors. I mean, it's going to taste like a warm hug on a cold day.
Absolutely. And the bars, just as you know, but many of our listeners may not, they have caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge centers.
Yes.
All in the same bar.
And side note, if you snap them and eat 2 of them together, you have endless combinations of happiness. Like a sandwich.
They're good.
They're too good.
You know, Jess, something I'm liking about these Blueberrrific.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way the frosting is kind of dipped into the ridges.
Mm-hmm.
It almost looks like somebody drove a little car across. It's like little tire tracks.
It was the Elf on the Shelf car.
Yeah. They are like little tire tracks running across there.
I will say, I mean, when you think about looking at a Pop-Tart, how we said we just had a little bit of an issue with the way they look. These are quite pretty for a Pop-Tart product. I mean, the edges are neat and clean.
Nice, almost scalloped edge to it.
And the frosting does look like cute little tire tracks. I was going to say lace, but that's maybe just the gender difference, but that's fine.
That could be. Well, yours can be lace and mine are tire tracks.
I really like the texture of these. Ooh, almost lost them. Come here, fella.
Now, Jess, I've got another news story.
Well, you already had some great news for me. I'm excited for the next one.
Well, give me a second here. Okay. There is a snack producer
Okay.
called KP Nuts. They are the UK's #1 branded nut. 6 million households purchase the products.
That's huge.
It's big. It is big. And KP Snacks is encouraging Mo Bros to check their nuts this Movember. So they've got a big marketing campaign.
I like that they're very health conscious.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish I hadn't had a full mouth Pop-Tart when you said that, though. I mean,
yeah.
it's good. No, I dig it. I'm good.
You dig it.
I
You're
dig
not opposed to the Check Your Nuts
I
this
am not.
Movember campaign.
I am not opposed to check your nuts.
Because, as they say, rates of testicular cancer have doubled over the past 5 decades. However, if caught early, there is a 95% chance of survival.
That's huge.
So this public service has been brought to you by the Snack Authority. Check your nuts this Movember. Yeah, you don't have a lot to say on this story.
I do. You know what I do? I like when there are things that you want to do and there are things that you don't want to do. If you make something fun that's going to help save lives, I'm all for it. Took me by surprise, not going to lie, but check your nuts.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jeff. Jess.
My niece calls me Jeff, so I'm good with it. I like being called Jeff.
Right. I'll tell you what, though, this Blueberrrific is such a fun name. I mean, I would eat these anyway, but it makes me want to eat them more.
Puts a smile on your face.
Yeah, I got to tell you, and I did tell you, Jess, before we went on, I did not have high hopes for these.
No, and I can't fault you for that because we've been burned by Pop-Tart before.
these to me profile much more like a cookie than a Pop-Tart.
I would agree with
There's
you.
nothing wrong with that.
No. I mean, they're open about it. With these ones, the crisps, they tell you straight out they're not going to be what you do with a Pop-Tart. It's not going to be a Pop-Tart, but it does have everything you like about a Pop-Tart. It's got great pastry, a little bit of frosting. You got great flavorful filling, just a different format.
And they're delightful with a cup of coffee.
Look at you. It's a breakfast snack.
Oh, I'm loving them.
And I'm sure there's fewer calories in a blueberry muffin. It's only 120. So it looks like a health food to me.
So, Jess, you're going to have to brace yourself, okay? Are
Consider
you
me braced.
Now that Thanksgiving is past us, we're going to have to get into some Christmas snacking.
All right.
And a lot of companies come out with, special Christmas-themed products.
And I'm assuming you're going towards the mint direction.
It's interesting. Some go towards mint, and the other one, I haven't seen a lot of it that intrigues me, are the ones heading to the eggnog.
I'm in.
So we've got that to look forward to I think last year we did the worst Christmas snacks.
Yeah. It's not something that leaves you.
I think we're going to stay away from the worst. Now, here is some potentially great news for you, Jess.
So this is a teaser snack.
Yeah, and we got to do Christmas because it's the Christmas season, right?
I would say so.
But you know what I got my hands on? We talked about these international snacks available at Amazon on a previous episode.
Yeah.
I've got what were they? Aero mint sponge?
The Aero, yes.
The round ones with the mint. So if we don't have enough Christmas things, it's minty. Mint is Christmas.
I'll eat literally anything on Christmas, so we're good.
And you may have to wait till the new year for these, Jess. I also got the Happy Hippos. You remember the Happy Hippos? I have hippos in my possession, Jess.
I'm so sorry. I'm so happy right now.
And we're going to eat some Happy Hippos.
I want to eat them so bad.
Yeah, and I don't know how happy they'll be after you take a bite out of their butt or something.
Oh, that's so funny. I actually laughed until a tear came out.
See, I knew you would be excited now.
This is so exciting. I can't even.
Yeah, and listen, I have to keep you engaged. You're the last one standing or sitting on the stage.
Maybe I'm just the most vicious snacker. It is.
No, I'm quite certain that after the busy holidays subside, we will find somebody with the same commitment to snacking that we have.
With the passion and fire.
Yeah.
And
I think one downside of the Pop-Tart Crisp, because,
the amount of mess.
Yeah, from where I'm sitting, I can see your crumbs. I can see my crumbs. They
crumble as far as the eye can see.
They crumble a little bit, so it may not be a snack to have in bed.
It wouldn't be a snack to have in bed. And I know, I have a lot of nieces and nephews. This is not the snack you hand to them in the backseat of your car.
No way.
Doom and gloom. It is not going to be Blueberrrific. It's going to be horrific.
Horrific.
Just saying.
We don't need that. All right. Well, so I think on this one, it seems like we got a couple of solid thumbs up.
I would definitely agree. And I would say these are even more pleasant than regular Pop-Tarts.
I would prefer this.
Yeah. The texture, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we should try the other two flavors just to get to say the flavors. Strawberrylicious and blueberry.
No, it was Cinnamazing. Brown sugar Cinnamazing.
And Strawberrylicious.
All right, I'm going to keep my eyes out for those.
Keep your eyes peeled.
I will.
So I'm feeling good about this. If you guys ever have an idea of a snack we should dig into, an idea of anything to pair against each other, please let us know. Contact us at thesnackauthority@gmail.com. We do love to hear from you. Please let your snacking friends know about us. Share us, subscribe to us, give us a 5-star rating. We do love those. For just Ed and myself, have a wonderful snacking week, guys, and enjoy your Elf on the Shelf Pop-Tart snacks.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.